Good afternoon and welcome to the Timken Gymnasium, the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex here in Alliance, Ohio, as we've got an OAC women's basketball matchup here on this Saturday afternoon between your University of Mount Union Purple Raiders and the Wilmington Quakers. Whether you're watching on OAC TV, listening on 91.1 WRMU, thank you for tuning in. I am William Moyer, here with me, my good friend Brennan Kearns, BK. BK, you excited for this one, this afternoon doubleheader here?
I'm really
women's
excited.
basketball, then we got the men's basketball right after.
We didn't get to watch the men on Wednesday. They were up in Marietta, but we did get to watch the women on Wednesday, and they played a very favorable game and shut it out there in the second half and played a really good game. And Elizabeth Mason, Day Nash, we just saw a complete game, a deep bench play too from Susie Vanette, getting deep into her roster. We saw a lot of press in that one, and I think that's going to be the MO here tonight. Wilmington is a high turnover team, 20.4 turnovers a game, and I think Mount Union is going to look to exploit that. Mount Union, a very good team off points off turnovers, 17, almost 17 and a half points per game on turnovers alone. So I think a big key for them and what they looked at in practice this week is getting high looks in transition and fast breaks, and then obviously forcing those turnovers with the press. So there's going to be a lot of bodies rotated in for Mount Union tonight, and I think Wilmington's just going to look to get easy points in the paint and try to limit their turnovers, keep this one close. I know we had a previous matchup with these two teams, and Wilmington came out on top on that last one. So Mount Union is going to look to kind of reload what they did on Wednesday and, make it applaud of what they can do here against Wilmington after losing the first one.
Yeah, just keep that momentum going off that Wednesday game against Marietta. They won 84-68, huge games, like you said, from Day Nash and Elizabeth Mason. And I would agree with you as well about the turnover margin. That's going to really matter. Wilmington, on average per game, they commit 1.7 more turnovers than they force, where Mount Union, on the other end, they force 3.6 more turnovers than they commit per game. So Mount Union, a positive turnover team, whereas Wilmington, a negative turnover team. So Mount Union going to have to take advantage of that here in this, what is going to be the breast cancer awareness game for these two teams. Both teams wearing pink warm-up shirts. I like that Mount Union one. I wish I could get that shirt.
We might be able to get a free one down there. You got to ask the right person. But I think you're on the right track here with that turnover margin. And part of that issue for Wilmington, too, is they have a very young starting five core.
Yeah. 2
freshmen here in the starting lineup, a sophomore, and then they have a little bit of depth here with a graduate student and a senior in Kai Walker and Cassidy Lovett, who we have been talking about 4 years. At least I have. You now for your second year here, but it's going to be a good one. They've definitely got some depth to back them up there at Wilmington, but Mount Union, deep as they can get, 63.5 points per game. Mount Union really going to look here to strive in the paint. Not your strongest three-point shooting team. However, on Wednesday, had a phenomenal night from behind the arc and from deep. So they're going to look to keep the pace up with the threes, but I thought every three that they took for the most part on Wednesday was a high percentage look three in what Coach Susie Vanette would like to see from her squad.
Yeah, Mount Union coming into this one 8-10 on the season so far, 3-8 so far in the OAC, and 4-4 here at home in the MAC. Wilmington coming into this one 6-12 on the year. They're also 3-8 in the OAC, and they are 0-8 away from home, still looking for their first win away from their home gym. Mount Union has won 2 of their last 3, including that big win over Marietta, and then they had a huge 70-38 win over Muskingum on January 22nd. Wilmington, though, also coming into this game having won 2 of their last 3, a close win over Otterbein, and then they also beat Muskingum by a score of 69-56. So both these teams coming in with a little bit of momentum, winning 2 of their last 3, trying to get back on track in this season. This OAC play, it's a tough conference, and
it's always a tough, especially in women's basketball, and every team for the most part comes in to compete. And you've got your top dogs every year, but every year this Mount Union women's team has reloaded with new talent, and transfer portal's now a thing, and so every year somebody's getting some new ammunition there to the roster, and graduate students stay. As we see here for Wilmington, I've been calling Cassidy Lovett's game since I was a freshman. So, Depth in these rosters is what's going to be crucial here, especially come late. The first half of these games a lot of times are always really close, and then you kind of see who the better team is in the end in that fourth quarter. So we talk a lot, too. Fouls matter a lot with these 4 quarters, and you get 5 to the bonus, and it's immediately 2. So when you get down to that second half and you're in a close game, third, fourth quarter, you got to be really careful about how many you're picking up early. Not only how many you're picking up early, but on the personal level too. How many are you picking up early in the first half? Are you sitting down for 5 minutes to the rest of the second quarter? So a lot of that's going to play into factor here about how physical are you going to play tonight versus how physical are the rest going to let you play tonight. That's always a balance you got to figure out in the first half, and then make that adjustment to the second half. Because we saw that same thing on Wednesday.
Yeah, Man United definitely won the foul battle on Wednesday.
Won the foul battle, and the foul battle in the first half might have been 5-3.
Yeah.
In the second half, it was probably 12-8.
Yeah.
The game changes. Those refs go to halftime and make adjustments just like the teams do, and that's going to be something that's going to play crucial down late, especially in these games close. Both these teams very close in scoring averages. Could really come down to the wire.
Yeah, certainly, and especially with the 2 fouls off the bat and the bonus, that's a huge factor. And looks like we're about to have the national anthem here, so we'll take a short break and we'll be right back in just a few minutes to get underway for this first OAC matchup here on 91.1 or OAC TV, whatever you're watching or listening on. Thank you. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back now. Anthem is over, and we are about to get underway here for the first half of this women's basketball contest between your Purple Raiders and the Wilmington Quakers. Just a reminder here, this first half is brought to you on 91.1 by Nest On State, located in the Giant Eagle Plaza at 1816 West State Street in Alliance, Ohio. Nest On State offers unique gifts, stylish home decor, and cards. We thank Nest On State for their continued support of 91.1 WRMU. Starters for this matchup here, we got for Wilmington, Cassidy Lovett, like we mentioned, the graduate student. Stephanie Altstetter, the sophomore. Kai Walker, the leading scorer, the senior guard. Elia Mukes, the freshman guard, and Sierra McCoyne, the freshman guard as well. For the Purple Raiders starting, we've got Day Nash, the senior guard from Akron Buchtel High School, Haley Haywood, the senior from Barberton, Michaela Dunkel, the junior forward from Harrison Central High School, Allie Hudick, the senior from Lake Catholic High School, and Elizabeth Mason, the sophomore from Marlington High School just down the road. So, first quarter about to be underway here. Ready for this, BK? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some clean basketball here to start. I love free flow basketball. Last time we were watching this Mount Union team, they started a little stagnant on offense. It took a while to get the wheels on the train moving. So I'm looking to see a hot start here from change it up a little bit and then continue that hot streak throughout this game and get a solid victory here over the Quakers. Once
they got going, though, in that last game in the second half, they were on fire offensive-wise, this Purple Raider team, especially Day Nash bringing the ball up the court now for the Purple Raiders. Now underway here, this first quarter, first 10 minutes of action. Dunkel had a pretty good game last game, getting the ball. Now it's over to Haley Haywood. Up top, Elizabeth Mason. Back to Nash. Nash, first shot of the game, a three. That one won't go. Rebounded by McCoyne for the Quakers. Kai Walker bringing it up. Passes this one off to Lovett. Altstetter with it in the post, trying to work. Spinning around, passing it back out. That one is stolen by Haywood. She's going to bring it up. Passes up court to Mason. Now back out. Hudick driving. And nice little floater there from Allie Hudick for the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, what a
for the Purple Raiders.
Great defense by Michaela Dunkel and great finish there by Allie Hudick. Start us off here in Alliance.
Good ball movement there on that first offensive possession, and then Hudick having the confidence there to drive it and get the bucket. Here's Walker, defended by Mason. Now back into the post for Altstetter. Back out. Mukes for three. That one won't go. It'll be Purple Raider ball.
A good start here early for the Purple Raiders. 2 turnovers and back-to-back possessions. They're going to look to capitalize here.
Day Nash bringing it up the floor, defended by Mukes. Now it's over to Hudick. Again, some good ball movement here from the Purple Raiders. Nash with it. Nash making a move. Now back out to Hudick. Nash in the corner. Finds the cutting Mason. Now Mason bounce pass over to Dunkel. Dunkel in the post. And they're going to call a double dribble there on Dunkel, so that'll be Wilmington ball.
Here comes that press we were talking about early. They're going to get Wilmington sped up here, try to force some early turnovers.
Yeah, force those turnovers and then hopefully get easy buckets. Love it, able to break that press, bringing it up past half. Passes it off for Walker. Now Mukes. Back to Walker in the post. Altstetter. Nice job by Dunkel tipping that one away. And then an outlet pass there from Hudick. Dunkel couldn't keep hold of it. Now the ball back with Wilmington. Playing it quickly. Mukes' pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Quakers. Looks like we could have a pretty fast-paced game here if it stays how it is.
I agree, and it's fast-paced games are good, but they're cause for fouls, turnovers, and a lot of other things. Fast scoring as well. So looks like we're in for one.
Walker. The Quakers still looking for their first points of this one. 2-0 here with 7:30 left in the first quarter. Altstetter in the post. And a nice move there. Spinning to the left and then putting that one off the glass. Ties this one up at 2. Mason in the post. Going up. She's blocked. Gets the ball back, though, out to Hudick. Hudick driving, rising up at the mid-range. That won't go. Rebounded by Nash. Second straight offensive board for this Purple Raider team. Haywood with it now. Dunkel looking for a pass. Finds Hudick. Nash finds the cutting Dunkel. Dunkel going up with the left hand. That won't go. It's rebounded by Lovett. Pushing the pace. Haywood picks up. Walker for 3. That won't go. rebounded by Dunkel. Pass up to Hudick. Hudick thought about the three, didn't want it. Haywood wants the three. That won't go. Another offensive rebound by Nash. Mason now for three, and that one is good. Nothing but net. Great hustle by this Purple Raider team getting those offensive boards. Even if the shots aren't falling, they've had already 2 or 3 offensive boards.
Yeah, they have just erupted so far with energy to start this one.
5-2 Purple Raiders. Altstetter trying to do it again in the post. Can't get that first one to fall, and then can't get the offensive board. Nash up to Haywood. Haywood, nice pass inside for Mason. Mason going up and one.
And that's something we talked about in transition. Find the high percentage looks, and you find your most high percentage player there on the block to find an and one. And Mount Union going to have a chance here, go up 6 here pretty early. And 5 minutes came off this clock pretty quickly.
Yeah, 5:55 left in this first quarter.
First foul we've had here so far.
That was a great pass there by Haywood inside to Mason, and then Mason just doing a really nice job of staying strong, putting that one up and getting the and one. Knocks down the free throw as well, so it's 8-2 Purple Raiders here with just over 4 minutes gone.
That's something you can always say about Haley Haywood is she's always putting the passes in the right spots, and she needs to.
That Purple Raider press almost trapping Wilmington. That ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll be off of Wilmington, so Purple Raider ball fires up the bench. Had some substitutions at that free throw. We've got Lily Scott, Tess Conroy, Riley Hutton, and Chelsea Evanich in the game now for the Purple Raiders.
Riley Hutton's been getting some big minutes as of late for a freshman.
Yeah.
She played some big fourth quarter minutes there on Wednesday.
Nice bounce pass there from Scott inside, and Evanich is fouled as she goes up with it. Got 3 freshmen in the game right now. Kind of just shows the depth of this team. And I remember when I talked in preseason to Coach Vernette, she said that she thought this team had a lot of potential, a lot of really good young talent on this team, and showing it right now. And you got three freshmen and Elizabeth Mason, a sophomore, as well in the game right now.
It's really important to get your freshman minutes, and especially if they are competitive minutes in terms of they're getting minutes in big games, in which we saw last week on Wednesday against Marietta. So Vernette not scared to go to her freshmen, and freshmen playing in big packages. You know, they're pressing still, and they're dropping in and out of zones, and a lot of trust here with the young ladies.
Evanich makes 1 of 2 free throws there, so it's 9-2 Purple Raiders. Wilmington breaking the press there, and Cassidy Lovett knocks down that layup, makes it 9-4. Purple Raiders back into their half-court offense now. Hutton. Now Evanich with it up top. Scott driving, Scott going up and gets the and one. A great drive there from Lily Scott.
And Mount Union finding themselves on the whistles and at the charity stripe. This will be their second and one here in the last 2 minutes, and big chance here to strive early for Mount Union. We talked their slow start on Wednesday, fast start here on Saturday.
Scott, that free throw in and out, so it'll stay 11-4 Purple Raiders. Walker bringing it up. She's still looking for her first points in this one. Over to Russell. Back out to Mukes. Now over to Lovett. Inside now to Capon. Russell finds the cutting Mukes, who gets the easy 2. Nice backdoor cut there. Makes it 11-6. Conroy fakes the 3, drives, mid-range, nothing but net. Nice move there from Tess Conroy.
Just making it happen on the offensive end.
Had a nice game as well on Wednesday. I believe she had 6 or 8 points in that one.
Yeah, huge spark off the bench for Mount Union.
Lovett. And it'll do anything there. Nice defense from Hutton. Now back out to Lovett. Gets a screen from Capon. Lovett, mid-range, jumper, that won't go. Rebounded by Mason. 3:55 to go in the first. Mason passes that one up to Conroy, but that one a bit too far in front of her, so that'll be Wilmington ball. Gonna to have Muckleroy checking into the game for the first time now. She checks in for Elizabeth Mason. Also got Sierra McCoy checking back in for Wilmington.
7 turnovers already in this contest. Mount Union winning that battle with only 3. Wilmington has 4.
Mount Union also has made each of their last 4 shots that they've put up. Currently up 13-6 here as Walker drives, kicks it out to Lovett. Lovett drives, kicks it out. Rupp can't do anything with that. Nice defense from Evanich. Good ball movement here from the Quakers, but great Purple Raider defense. Just 4 on the shot clock now. Walker has to put up a 3. That one won't go. Rebounded by Scott. Scott pushing the tempo. Now slows it down. Passes it over to Conroy. Conroy wide open for 3. That one off the front of the rim. Evanich with the offensive board. Putting it back up and getting the easy 2. Wow. Timeout, Wilmington.
Well, indeed, timeout, and they need it. Mount Union coming out hot here to start, and fantastic rebound to get it going there by Scott and just to find the open and test Conroy. But on the offensive end, too, rebound and another point. So 15-6, 3:07 to play in this first quarter. Mount Union leading already deep into their bench, and bench playing well so far here. Evanich with 3 points, Scott with 2, Conroy with 2.
Yeah, Mount Union with 5 second chance points to Wilmington 0. I mean, that's a huge difference so far. It's 15-6 early in this one, and you already got 5 second chance points. Also 7 bench points to Wilmington 0.
6 points off turnovers as well for the Purple Raiders, and only 2 for Wilmington. So some of those key categories we were talking about in the pregame is playing to fruition here in the first quarter. So it's going to be an interesting battle the rest of the way. See if Wilmington can get a spark going against this press.
3:03 now remaining in this first quarter. Wilmington bringing it up. Walker passes it off to Lovett. Lovett back out to Rupp. McCoy driving, kicks it back out. That one tipped by Hutton. Lovett able to keep it for the Quakers. Russell rising up for a 3. That one no good. Nice rebound there by Evanich. Evanich going to bring it up herself. Now passes it off to Scott.
Slow it down.
Mount Union now getting comfortable, getting into their half-court offense. Muckleroy thought about the 3, didn't want it. Now it's with Hutton. Hutton wanted Evanich inside there, couldn't find it, but a nice mid-range jumper there from Haywood makes it 17-6.
And I love when she inserts the senior veteran leadership amongst these young groups. It really shows down the stretch.
Already got 6 Purple Raiders who have scored so far in just the first quarter. Another great defensive possession there. Evanich bringing it up. Now Scott driving from the corner. Scott has to kick it back out. That one's stolen. Nice job there by Russell getting the steal. Lovett bringing it up for the Quakers. Defended by Hutton. Lovett has to kick it back out. Walker gets a screen from Rupp. Walker driving on Evanich. Kicks it out. Lovett fakes the 3. And there's going to be a foul there on Hutton.
Yeah, might have caught her on the side of the hip with an arm bar.
Yeah.
Pushed her towards the sideline.
2 Purple Raider substitutions. Nash and Kudik coming back into the game.
Get the veterans back in. Minute 36 left in this first.
Already an 11-point Purple Raider lead. Rupp going up with that one, blocked by Evanich. Nice play there. Keeping the arms up, getting the block. Now Mount into their half-court offense. Nash. Muckleroy for 3. Nothing but net. Automatic. That's from Abby Muckleroy.
When she can get in stride in a catch and shoot, look out. And every team she plays knows it. She doesn't get a lot of those opportunities. And she
Walker
does.
Still looking to get past half, and a foul is going to be called there on Haywood. Almost got the 10-second violation. I think there was 21 on the shot clock there, but a foul called on Haywood because they were trying to double Walker. And
that's what you got to do with this press, though. Sometimes you're going to have to let up fouls, and that's why this bench goes so deep, because these things happen. You get tired and hand check and whatnot, so be a quick rotation here to the bench. But Evanich, nitty-gritty this game, and really on last game on Wednesday, too. Really catching the rebounds, just caught a block there on the last possession.
She had 3 points, 4 rebounds, and a block there in just 5 minutes. Nice play from her so far. And she went to the bench. Dunkel coming back in. Lovett rising up there. That little floater. That'll be 2 points for the Quakers. 20-8 now. Hudick going to bring it up for the Purple Raiders. Over to McElroy. Now Dunkel in the post. Dunkel going up with the left. That one rolling around the rim and falling out. Nice look, though. That's what you want, those high percentage looks. Just unfortunate. Couldn't get the roll.
I lit on the basket for that one.
20 seconds now remaining in this first quarter. 2-second difference between game and shot clock. McCoyne gets a screen. McCoyne rising up for 3. And that one is good. First 3 of the game for the Quakers after starting 0-4. Nash going to bring it up. 3 seconds left. Nash slips. Back on her feet. Kicks it out. And they will not be able to get a shot off. But the Purple Raiders will end the first quarter 22-11. Great first quarter there from the Purple Raiders. BK, what did you think of that first quarter?
I mean, they came out and did exactly what I thought they needed to do. 7 for their last 9, 57% from the field, 8 of 14. Just doing a really good job on defense as well, holding Wilmington to 5 of 13. Walker, their leading scorer, has 0 points and has only shot the ball twice. She played that entire first quarter and didn't sit down. So, I mean, that's just a testament to how well they're playing defense and what their game plan is coming in. They're going to make somebody else do it. And I think that's kind of been their MO all season is they're very talented on defense, on keying on their star player and making somebody else on the team do it. So, just a credit to Susie Vanette and their game plan tonight. Just a really solid first quarter for the Purple Raiders.
Mount Union shooting 57% so far from the field and 40% from 3, 2 of 5 so far from deep. And they're really, I mean, they're executing very well, but they still have had a couple of turnovers, 4 turnovers where Wilmington has 4 as well. So they can definitely improve on this first quarter.
You know what I like about that, though?
Very
tied in the turnover battle, but winning every aspect of the turnovers. You're beating them off points off of turnovers. You're beating them on second chance points, not allowing them to get on that. You're beating them in fast break 5 and 0 points. You're winning every turnover you're getting. Yeah. So as long as you keep doing that, your turnovers do not matter if you're capitalizing on the back end.
Most definitely. So here we go, second quarter. Walker with it for the Quakers. Looking for a pass. Finds Trusty. Back out to Walker, defended by Elizabeth Mason. Tried to find the cutting McCoyne there. Nice defense by the Purple Raiders yet again. Nash driving, Nash going up. She's fouled. So that'll be 2 free throws for her. First free throws of the game.
Day Nash saw a great offensive performance from her on Wednesday, and part of that was at the free throw line, but a lot of that was at the 3-point line. And it was one of those games where you didn't have a great first half, but had a fantastic second half. And, you know, that to me, that is veteranship. You've been in the OAC for a long time, and you understand the ups and downs of the game. That's what you want from your point guard. She had several assists in that game as well, and that just always plays great defense.
I think 6 or 7 assists. Yeah,
but that's something you can always count on for Day Nash too. Is if your offensive side of the ball isn't going, your playmaking and your defense is always on.
Nash knocks down 1 of 2 free throws there. Purple Raiders pressing. McCoyne. Walker able to bring it past half now. Now under their half-court offense. 18 on the shot clock. Walker still looking for her first points. Walker steps back. Kicks it out. Trusty for 3. That one won't go. Rebounded by Haywood.
Great defensive possession there from Haywood.
Mason driving. Kicks to Nash. Nash fakes the 3. Defended tightly there by Lovett. Finds the cutting Haywood. Haywood puts up that floater. That won't go. Haywood getting her own rebound, though. Another offensive rebound for the Purple Raiders. Hudick inside to Dunkel. And Dunkel couldn't keep hold of it. It'll tipped away. It'll stay Purple Raider ball, though.
I thought Dunkel did her teammate a favor there, being really aggressive and going up to get that one.
She had two Wilmington players around her there. That's a tough ball to go up and get.
Thankful that they retained possession here. Looks like 19 seconds on the shot clock. 13, excuse me.
Now down to 10. Purple Raiders got to get something going here. Nash passes it off to Mason. Mason driving. Mason going to go up with the left. That won't go, but a foul called there. So it'll be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason. Try to keep adding on to this 10-point lead that the Purple Raiders got.
Sometimes that's the hard part about lefties, and Elizabeth Mason and Day Nash on this starting squad, both lefties, and sometimes you forget when that shot clock's winding down. They want to go left, and in your mind, you're playing it right. Fantastic take to the rim there, gets her call, and she's going to hit the first.
Mason knocking down the second one as well, so she's 3 of 3 so far from the line, already 8 points in this game. Played just 7 minutes. Lovett bringing it up for the Quakers. Now hands it off to Walker. Walker going to call play. Back over to Lovett, getting the screen. Raider defense playing tight. Walker driving. Walker going up through contact and gets her first points of the game. Nice take there from Walker.
First points, and that is a tough bucket to get it by.
23-13 now. Mason at the free throw line. Mason driving, going up with the right and getting the 2. Great quick first step there from Mason.
Just talked about how good she was with the left. Gets the right now, and now she's got 10.
Yeah, that's the sign of a great player. There is you can do it both ways. Drive with the left, drive with the right. Doesn't matter. That's what makes a defense have to keep guessing on you. And just great move there.
You're multi-dimensional, especially at her size here in women's basketball. She can move quickly, but still get to the rim in a hurry, and she can block shots, get up for rebounds. The gifted sophomore Elizabeth Mason is.
Wilmington now inbounds it. Trusty up top for McCoy now. Back to Walker, now in the post. Altstetter going up with the right hand hook, won't go. Rebounded by Nash. Nash pushing the pace. Now going to slow it down, bring it into the half-court offense. Mason tried to find Evanich there at the elbow. Pass couldn't find her. Wilmington ball now. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. Lovett at the free throw line. Nice defense there from Hutton. Has to kick it out to Walker. Trusty there couldn't keep hold of it as she was driving. Purple Raider ball now. Nice steal. Mason over to Conroy. Conroy driving. Spins, kicks it back out. Now Evanich going to be driving. Kicks it out. Mason. Good defense on this possession from Wilmington. Hutton putting up the mid-range floater. That won't go. Offensive rebound by Nash, putting it back up. That won't go either. Now rebounded by the Quakers.
A lot of second chance points coming for this Purple Raider team right now.
Walker now. Trying to keep it going. Nice move there, putting up that mid-range. Won't go. Rebounded by Hutton. Hutton pushing it up. Stolen there by Lovett. Lovett now driving, and that one poked away by Hutton as well. Both players with some great hustle.
She has great feet in terms of getting to side very quickly. She has not allowed a single drive happening on her from the top of the arc. Just excellent closeout defense. And as a freshman, too. And that's how you get on the floor is amazing defense when you're a young player.
She's also playing against Lovett, who's one of the best players on this Wilmington team, a graduate student who you would think that experience against a freshman, a lot of the times there, it's going to be a tough assignment, but seems like Hutton is really enjoying that challenge and playing really well. Put a 3 there on the other end from Wilmington. 25-16. Evanich, that one off the back of the rim, getting the offensive rebound now, putting it back up and getting the 2. Great move there from Evanich. She's now up to 5 points.
Killing it. She's nitty-gritty down there, and she's becoming a problem on the rebounding.
Great games by the freshmen so far. Walker. Defended by Haywood. Now Mason switches onto her. Now into the post. Altstetter back out.
Great defense by the Purple
defense
Raiders.
Again, yeah. Haywood with it. Pass inside to Mason. Mason working in the post. Going up with the right, and Gets blocked. It'll stay Purple Raider ball.
That's a great take by Elizabeth Mason. You know, sometimes you just got to force your will when you're that deep down in the paint, and that she did.
McElroy now in the game for the Purple Raiders. Lily Scott as well. Lily Scott looking for the pass inbounds. Finds Mason. Mason defended by Taza Walker. And another good bucket there for Mason, getting it with the left hand this time. And
she's so good at changing speeds and direction. Her slow down to speed up there is what got her that bucket.
Almost with that press, getting the best of Wilmington, but able to break it. Now into the half court. Walker in the post, putting that one up, and a nice block there by Evanich. Second block of the game. Now Lily Scott rising up for three, and that one won't go. It'll be Wilmington ball. McElroy trying to fight for that offensive rebound, couldn't get it, but on the defensive end, another great block, another great defensive play there by Chelsea Evanich.
It's her second, I believe, this game.
Yep, second block. Nukes bringing it up for the Quakers. Now Lovett with it. Walker in the post. Evanich on her. Evanich with, I believe, another block there. And then the shot from Mukes, little floater, that won't go. Rebounded by Evanich. Evanich pushing it up. Passes it up to Haywood. Haywood with the right hand. And that one is good. 31-16 Purple Raiders.
She's had some big minutes in this one so far with the younger and the older group here.
Lovett finds Walker in the post again. Walker again, can't find it. Another great defensive play there by Evanich. She's doing a great job defensively.
I can't believe she's even going to sit down, other than if she's exhausted. She has been putting in work on the boards and on the offense and the defensive end. Can't say enough about the 9 minutes she's had this game so far. 5 points, 2 of 3, 2 blocks, 7 rebounds.
McElroy inbounds it.
1 assist.
1 assist as well.
They didn't come up on the first look.
Rudick back into the game. Now over to Scott. Dunkel. Over to Mason. Mason with 12 so far, trying to keep it going. Mason rising up in the mid-range. That one just short. Foul going to be called there on Scott. Looks like Capon is down there. Hopefully she's all right. Looks like she might have.
Looked like a bad fall from my angle. It definitely did not look clean. Certainly hope she's okay.
Yeah, it looks like she could have, I don't know, rolled her ankle or something there, because Scott came in, tried to poke that ball away, and
that's what I thought it looked like, was the way her ankle came down.
Yeah.
Did not look clean at all.
We'll take a short break here, play a few PSAs, and we'll be right back. All right, so back now on 91.1 or OAC TV, whatever you're watching or listening on. We are about to be back in play. Sydney Capon there went down with an injury. She's now on the bench getting some help from the training staff. Hopefully she's all right. Never want to see an injury. Looks like she's in quite a bit of pain. Some type of leg injury. Don't want to speculate, but hopefully she's all right. Back in play now. Lovett bringing it up court. Hands it off to Walker. Wilmington with possession. 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Mount Union up 31-16.
A lot of fouls on the floor here for Mount Union in this second quarter. Just physical game there in the post. And you can tell Wilmington trying to get a lot of looks down low.
Wilmington going to have this inbound underneath the basket. 20 seconds going to be on the shot clock here. 3:04 remaining in this second quarter. Walker inbounds it. Mukes defended by Nash. Now over to Lovett. Russell. Into the post. Altstetter back out. Now Mukes at the baseline. Good defense here from the Purple Raiders. Just 2 on the shot clock. Russell has to put up a shot. It's blocked by McElroy. Rebounded by Nash. Great defensive possession there. Mason driving now on the left side. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound. Then gets it stolen away by Walker. Walker pushing it up the floor. Lovett kicks it back out. 3 from Russell. That won't go. Rebounded again by Nash. Just over 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Nash now slowing it down. Over to Dunkel. Back with Nash. Nash taking a 3 and nothing but net. Day Nash with her first bucket of the game and a great shot there.
She tends to come alive here in the second half, and a steal there.
The press working for the Purple Raiders on that one. Day Nash gets the steal. Now the Purple Raiders into their half-court offense. McElroy for 3. Nothing but net. Automatic yet again.
And that's what 40% from the three-point arc gets you.
37-16 Purple Raiders. Yeah, 2 for 2. McElroy from 3. Russell can't get that one on the Wilmington end. Minute 30 now to go in this first half. Purple Raiders up 21. Largest lead of the game, I believe. Yeah, largest lead of the game so far.
Big stretch here for the Purple Raiders. Kind of put a dagger in this one.
McElroy, another 3. That one off the back of the rim. Won't go.
You can tell she was excited to go 3 for 3 on that one.
Little heat check there. Unfortunately, couldn't knock that one down. Mukes driving, kicks it out. Tipped out of play. It'll stay with the Quakers. Minute 2 to go in this first half, and the 21-point Purple Raider lead. Going to have 3 substitutions. Evanich, Conroy, and Lily Scott checking into the game now for the Purple Raiders.
Tell you what, McElroy in the last 2 minutes, a 3, a block, 2 rebounds, and a tip out outside, or to go out of bounds there. Strong start for her coming off the bench.
Making the most of the minutes she's given here. Edelman into the post for Altstetter. Altstetter now over to Lovett. A great pass there from Altstetter to find the cutting Lovett. And that's 2 points from the Quakers to cut it to a 19-point Purple Raider lead.
She did a great job putting touch on that so her teammate could receive it and put up the layup.
Conroy for 3 now and knocks that one down. 15-2 Purple Raider run here in these last 5 minutes.
Holding Wilmington to 2 of their last 10.
Wow. Yeah, Altstetter there making that layup. Nice bounce pass over to Altstetter, and she does the rest of it, putting that one in off the glass. Shot clock turned off now. 12 seconds remaining in this first half. Nash trying to make a move here. Nash going up with the left. That one rolling off the rim. Rebounded by Walker. Walker trying to put one up quickly. And that one won't go. So it'll be halftime. A 40-20 Purple Raider lead. And one last reminder, this first half was brought to you by Nest on State, located in the Giant Eagle Plaza at 1816 West State Street in Alliance. Nest on State offers unique gifts, stylish home decor, and cards. We thank Nest on State for their continued support of 91.1 WRMU. BK, what did you think of that first half?
I thought it was a fantastic first half from the Purple Raiders in general. I think they could clean up the turnovers a little bit on the back end. They want to have a bigger margin just in terms of the game. But, I mean, a 20-point lead at halftime, you can never complain. 48% from the field, 50% from the three-point line. Normally about a 26.8% three-point shooting team over the last 2 games since Wednesday. We have seen that number go up. So
shooting better than their average on both.
Yeah,
field goal percentage and three-point percentage by a lot.
10 points off turnovers, plenty of second chance points, 11-0 in that battle. 18 bench points in comparison to Wilmington's 0.
Wow.
And just 8 fast break. They're just killing them on the rebound front, the fast break front. They're scoring in transition, scoring off turnovers. I think right now it's a running gun kind of game, and they're playing. Wilmington's playing right into Mount Union's hands.
Yeah, Mount Union just playing an excellent game so far. Little few things to clean up, but I mean, just really nitpicking because they are winning the turnover battle, even though they have committed 6. So this was one of the more complete halves I've seen of this women's basketball team.
Absolutely,
really
not a lot of mistakes, and on the energy standpoint too. You're seeing these girls fight for each other, and they're picking each other up. You see how excited the bench is getting when the 3 threes just came on a big run.
Yeah,
they're together right now, and they're certainly playing like it.
So, yep, we'll be back here in about 10 minutes for the second half of action in this first OAC matchup of the day on 91.1 or OAC TV, whatever you're watching and listening on. We'll be back. All right, welcome back now for the second half of action in this OAC women's basketball matchup between your University of Mount Union Purple Raiders and the Wilmington Quakers. Mount got off to a hot start, great lead, 40-20 after that first half. And yeah, BK, what did you think of that first half?
I mean, other than the offensive dominance, I don't think we can talk enough about how well this team defensively strategizes. Not only is the strategy there, but, you got to implement that strategy. You have to play good defense, and they are absolutely doing that. 5 blocks, 7 steals. They forced 7 turnovers so far, and that's probably being a little bit generous, or not generous, excuse me. It's probably more like 9 with some bad passes out of bounds or just, bland turnovers. So just a great game overall there from the Purple Raiders there in the first half.
Thanks.
Wilmington obviously going to look to get some higher percentage looks, only 32% in that first half, 9 of 28, and 2 of 10 from the three-point line. So Mount Union going to look to keep that defense up, but teams get hot, and so you got to take down some runs when Wilmington goes on them and shut them down quickly if you're going to maintain this 20-point lead. But I mean, if Mount Union keeps playing defense the way that they played defense in that first half, they're going to be doing just fine. 24 assists overall for the team. 24 rebounds for the team, 8 assists overall, and only 5 fouls in that first half. So pretty clean first half in terms of the foul margins and not letting them get to the line too many times. They were 0 for 0 in that first half on free throws. Mount Union 5 of 8 for 63%. I'd like to see that number go up. 63% is not a favorable free throw percentage, but I'm sure that Wilmington's going to be looking to get to the paint, get to the free throw line, and get some easier points this half. So Mount Union's got to be ready for what they're bringing here to start the second.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Chelsea Evanich, 5.7 rebounds in that first half, as well as 3 blocks. That's huge from the freshman. McElroy with a great 6 points. Conroy with 5 points. Just a really good all-around team performance there. And then Elizabeth Mason with 12 points as well. Just really an all-around great first half. Just about 2 minutes here until we get this second half.
Well, I think what I love about that game the most, or that first half the most, I mean, so far we have almost 10 players in double digits. There's only 20 minutes in a first half. I mean, and we have several players approaching. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players of the 10 that have played in double-digit minutes so far, and the other 4 are not very far off with 8, 9, 8, and 6 minutes. So deep bench that this Mount Union team is going to, and I'll tell you what that results to is OAC championships and NCAA tournament runs, because you need a deep bench. Injuries happen, people get tired, you get banged up on a play, any kind of thing. So it's a big approach to college basketball that you have depth, and young depth too. These freshmen, not only they have a different energy than what you are at 22 in a graduate student or a senior. There's just a different level at 18, 19 years old. You kind of bring a different level of energy. You haven't been working at Mount Union for 4 years, working your tail off in the basketball program. You got a little bit more energy, and I think that's kind of what's happening here with this team. These young players are bringing up these veterans, and the veterans are leading them into the promised land. So I think we're seeing a big turnaround here for Mount Union women's basketball, especially over the last 2-3 nights.
Yeah, if they can get this win here, that'd be 3 out of the last 4 being wins. Mount Union would be back to 4-8 in OAC play and 9-10 on the season.
Yeah, if they can get back to 500, that would be a huge stepping stone. Bad starts to the season happen to everybody. I mean, some of the best teams that have ever been known have had bad starts to games, seasons, weeks, whatever you want to call it. So,
Cavs went down 3-1.
Yeah, my point exactly. So, it's all about your resilience at the end of the day, and I think that this team has loads of that, and it says loads about their character in general. So we're gonna get to see a great second half here, and hopefully a great rest of the season here from what seems to be a quick turnaround for this Purple Raider team. Every category for this team is on the up right now.
Going to have the same starters coming back for the Purple Raiders and the same starters coming back for Wilmington. So we're about to get the second half started. Going to be Purple Raider ball to start the second half. Elizabeth Mason to inbound. Gets it to Nash. Nash had 4 points in that first half. Looking to have another big second half like she did against Marietta. Nash can't get that reverse layup to go. Loose ball, and going to be a jump ball. Possession to Wilmington. But a nice job by Dunkel getting on the floor there, forcing that loose ball. Mount Union in the press. Mukes gets the inbound. Defended by Nash. Mukes brings it up past half. Altstetter. Now McCoyne. McCoyne inside Altstetter. Altstetter going up with that one and can't get it to fall. Nice Purple Raider defense. Mason now pushing it. Mason going coast to coast and gets fouled. That'll be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason.
I'll tell you what, I mean, obviously got fouled, but great concentration there. At her top speed going down, driving the lane, and still finds a way to get control and try to get a shot up. Obviously got fouled, but she is so good at her control in the air, knowing where she's at. Going to the line for 2.
Mason knocks down that first free throw. She's up to 13 points now. Now the second free throw, good as well. Purple Raiders now up to 7 for 10 from the line. Walker up past half to Altstetter. Now the corner for McCoyne, and McCoyne steps out of bounds there. Couldn't keep her back foot in. That'll be Purple Raider ball. McCoyne was wide open there in the corner, but just couldn't catch her foot. Yeah, couldn't keep track of where her feet were. Nash over to Mason. Hudick getting the screen, gets the ball. Dunkel at the elbow. Good ball movement here from the Purple Raiders. Into the corner for Nash. Nash saving that bad pass, keeping it in. Now Nash driving, going up with the floater. That won't go. Gets her own offensive board. Brings it back out. Shot clock did go back to 20 there. Now Dunkel with it in the post. Dunkel back out. Hudick for 3. That one won't go. Rebounded by Altstetter. Lovett gonna bring it up. Lovett driving on Hudick. And Lovett dribbled that one off her knee. Purple Raider basketball.
Oh, what a great defensive play there. Gets the steal off her knee, and Mount Union will retain possession. 22-point lead, and there's just a lot of energy going on in the building for them right now.
Gonna be, not sure what the I think, yeah,
timeout.
Vanette, yeah. Coach Vanette called a timeout there. Good timeout to call. Mount Union had a little bit of trouble getting the inbound there.
Missing their other guard. I think Allie Hudick was supposed to come down to assist Day Nash there in the man press, but nonetheless, we'll get a quick 30-second timeout here. Yeah. Mount Union 42-20. Looking good in the second half. I'll tell you what, cleaning up the turnover margin so far. They have forced 3 turnovers here just in the first minute, 40 seconds alone. 9-6. They are winning the turnover battle here currently.
And we'll be back after that quick timeout now. Elizabeth Mason going to inbound it. Got the same 5 coming out for the Purple Raiders. Same 5 coming out for Wilmington. No, not the same 5. We've got Massey, Jade Massey into the game for the Quakers. Hudick over to Haywood. Hudick trying to find the right pass to make here. Now puts the ball on the ground, dribbles it, passes it off to Mason. Mason now driving. Mason, nice steal there by Walker. Walker bringing it up court. Walker can't keep her footing there. Stolen by Hudick. Hudick on the ground, makes the pass. Sitting down. Out to Nash. Nash for 3. Knocks that one down. Nothing but net. 25-point Purple Raider lead now.
She's been shooting really well from the arc here in the past few.
And the press. Going to be a foul called there.
I thought she picked up her back foot to go throw that pass, but Nonetheless, a foul called instead.
7:25 remaining in this third quarter. Purple Raiders up to a 25-point lead, their biggest of the game. Nash with that three, up to 7 points now in the game.
And Nash, a traditional 22% three-point shooter on this year, but as of late has been shooting it in the lower 40s, upper 30s, shooting very well here.
Mukes with that mid-range jumper from the extended elbow, won't go. Rebounded by Evanich, who just checked into the game. Evanich checked in along with Riley Hutton and Tess Conroy. Evanich's pass tipped out of bounds by Mukes. It'll stay with the Purple Raiders. 25 on the shot clock. 7:08 to go in the third. Mason going to inbound it from just inside their own half. Gets it to Nash, and Nash brings it up past half. Nash inside to Conroy, who made the cut, and Conroy with the easy two. She's up to 7 points now as well, tied with Day Nash. Purple Raider press, and another foul going to be called there. That one on Elizabeth Mason, her first of the game.
Yeah, using her hands a little bit there on the press, just trying to get to the ball and just didn't get there. But McElroy will check in for Elizabeth Mason here.
Hopefully McElroy can knock down a few more threes in this second half. Would love to see that.
Yeah, keep playing the way she's been playing today. Absolutely.
Great defense from her as well. Really a great defense from everybody. Nobody's been playing any bad defense so far in this one. Evanich, who's been playing great defense, with another great defensive play there on Altstetter. Getting the great defensive play, getting the rebound as well. Outlet pass to Day Nash. Now over to McElroy. McElroy for three. That one short off the front of the rim. Day Nash getting the offensive board though. Now Hutton. Over to Conroy. Evanich at the free throw line. Fakes. Goes in and gets the foul. Can't get the and one, but that'll be 2 free throws for Chelsea Evanich.
Second chance points. So again, the name of the game here for the Purple Raiders. Offensive rebounds are coming in spades. 9 offensive rebounds to Wilmington's 2.
Wow. And, I mean, the overall rebounding margin is a huge difference, too. 29 for the Purple Raiders and just 14 for Wilmington. That's huge. I mean, and that's got to be a lot of effort there from the Purple Raiders. Just a lot of hustle, getting on the boards, being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, 11-0 in second chance points. Well, 13-0 now after following those 2 free throws. So just, effort is the name of the game here on that.
Evanich knocked down both free throws, makes it 49-20. Again, the largest lead of the game for the Purple Raiders. Walker drives there, can't get that one to fall. Ball out of bounds, it'll be Purple Raider ball. Lily Scott checking into the game for Day Nash. Got an entire lineup of underclassmen here in the game now. Conroy and McElroy sophomores, and then Hutton, Scott, and Evanich freshmen.
And in the first half, we saw Haywood sticking in as the veteran with this group, but we will see Tess Conroy check in instead.
Evanich gets the inbound. Now McElroy going to bring it up. McElroy looking for the pass. Finds Scott. Now Conroy with it in the post. Back out to Scott. Good ball movement. Over to Hutton. Wide open for three. And that one won't go. But it'll stay with the Purple Raiders. Great effort there by Lily Scott. Tipping that ball around. Forcing Walker to push it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Purple Raiders here. Shot clock reset to 20 seconds. 5:30 to go here in this third quarter. 49-20 Purple Raider lead. A 9-0 start here to this third quarter. And a nice block there by Altstetter on Riley Hutton. Walker getting the rebound off the loose ball. Wilmington running the fast break. Got a 2-on-1 here. But Chelsea Evanich recovering very well. Tipping that one out of bounds.
Great job by McElroy to stop the ball, and that's great transition defense right there. It shows why they have been such a tough team to score on in this contest.
Walker to inbound it for the Quakers. Looking for a pass still looking for a pass. Now finds Lovett. Up at the logo. Lovett driving on Hutton. And can't keep hold of the ball. Evanich bringing it up the floor now for the Purple Raiders. Finds the cutting Hutton. Hutton goes up with that one. Blocked again, but Evanich getting the offensive rebound, going back up and getting 2 more free throws. Again, almost had the and one, but I'm sure she'll be fine with the 2 free throws.
She is playing hard, and just a fantastic game from her so far. Almost with the double-double there. 10 rebounds, 7 points, an assist. A couple blocks on the way. More than a couple. She's got 3+, and playing a fantastic game. Aggressive, too, getting to the rim on that one after trying to find the feed. It's the first free throw.
Up to 8 points now and 10 rebounds. Could have a double-double today.
Absolutely.
Now her second free throw. That one good as well.
Crucial skills now from a big.
5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's what I say. Crucial skills from the big, being able to hit free throws.
Especially a freshman too. Sometimes free throws are things you work on as you get into college, and you get better at them as you go through your 4 years. But already got the skill there. 5 of 6 foul there.
Absolutely,
on the Purple Raiders.
In situations.
Foul on Lily Scott, her second of the game. Both teams with 3 fouls so far in this third quarter with 4:40 to go. Altstetter trying to spin, go up with that one, and she is fouled. That'll be 2 free throws for Altstetter. Foul will be, I believe, it'll be on Hutton, so that'll be her second.
Yeah, double step through. Nice move, actually. Just kind of didn't get to her spot, but gets a call, and she'll go shoot 2.
Altstetter already with 4 points in this one, knocks down that first free throw to make it 5. Now the second free throw, good as well. So a 51-22 game now. Purple Raiders up by 29 with 4:30 to go in the third quarter. McElroy left wide open for 3, and she knocks that one down. 9 points now for McElroy, all off of 3-pointers. 54-22, Purple Raiders. McElroy defending Massey. Mukes driving, kicks. Nice defense from Hutton there, quick to close out. And then a steal. Evanich passes it inside to Scott. Scott going up with that one. She is fouled. That'll be 2 more Purple Raider free throws.
Yeah, just a great way to get down in transition. McElroy shooting 60% from the 3-point line. And when you can do that, you pose some serious threats. And all of a sudden, their drive game becomes a lot more wide open when you can hit threes that consistently.
That foul on the floor, not on the shot, so Purple Raiders with the ball. 18 on the shot clock here. Conroy now over to Scott. Evanich in the post, working on Altstetter, going up with that one. Nice defense from Altstetter. Forced Evanich into what she certainly did not want to do there. And then a nice outlet pass and an easy 2 points for Massey on the other end for Wilmington. Evanich inbounds it to Conroy. Conroy over to McElroy. Now it's with Hutton. Hutton driving. Tried to find Conroy inside. Couldn't get it to her. Stolen there. Walker bringing it up. And a foul going to be called there on Scott. That'll be her third. Mount Union with the 30-point lead. That'll be 2 free throws for Walker as it's the 5th foul of the quarter on the Purple Raiders. So in the bonus is the Quakers for this last 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Oh, wow. It's surprising that those 3 are checking out, but probably need a break there from the press and everything. But some veterans of the game will check back in, and Mount Union up 54-24, 3:08 to play here in the third.
Walker knocks down the first free throw. You got Ferenczi, Hudick, and Mason checking in for the Purple Raiders. Ferenczi in for the first time in this game. Walker knocks down the second free throw as well. There's at the 54-26 here with 3:08 to go in the third.
Wilmington going to start their press up again.
They've had a bit of success here with the press, making Mount Union uncomfortable, forcing them to think before they get it past half court, which certainly makes a difference. Fancy now with the ball for the first time in this one. Passes it over to Hudick. Now it's with Mason, who's already got 14 points. Scott defended by Mukes. Over to Mason. Mason keeping it in, and they're going to be a foul there on Lovett. So that'll be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason, as Mount Union now is in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus for these last 2:44 of the quarter.
She's having a good game, 4 of 7 tonight. Going to the line here to get her 15th, 16th point. She can split both.
Mason knocking down that first free throw. Up to 15 points now. Now the second free throw from Mason. That one no good. First miss of the day for Elizabeth Mason. She started off perfect from the line, 6 of 6. Now 6 of 7, unfortunately. Better first half from the free throw line for the Purple Raiders. They're up to 75% now after they were 62% in the first half. Nice 2 points there by Wilmington on the other end. Makes it 55-28. 2 points by Mukes. She's up to 4 points for Wilmington. Evanich driving.
What a move.
Oh, great move, but she couldn't get the finish. Offensive rebound, though. Back out to Evanich. Now passes over to Ferenczi. Back inside for Evanich. Evanich in the post. Up and under. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. 2 free throws for Evanich.
Just a little more touch around the rim.
She's got great footwork, great moves, just a little bit more of a touch there, able to maybe put it off the glass, a little bit more confidence on the shot she's putting up, and
absolutely
she could have 15 points right now.
Probably a little bit more than that, honestly.
Yeah.
She's every look she's had has been great, and credit to her. She's getting there, fancy footwork and great pump fakes, good step through, and she'll just complete her double-double right there with that.
A double-double in just 15 minutes of action. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Knocking down both free throws. She's up to 11 points. 57-28 Purple Raider lead. Evanich going to check out of the game. Michaela Dunkel going to come back in. Day Nash also back into the game for the Purple Raiders. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 29-point Purple Raider lead. Mukes trying to find Altstetter in the post. Now Altstetter going to come out and set a screen for her. 3 taken there by Edelman. No good. Altstetter with the offensive rebound. Bounce pass. Now out. And great defensive play there. Dreyer couldn't convert that one. Mason tried to make that pass into a tight angle. Couldn't get it. And then Altstetter with an easy 2 on the other end. Day Nash getting up the court quickly. Finding Hudick. To Mason in the post. Mason with a nice 2 points.
Big body there on the catch, too.
Wow.
Sent Lovett flying, and way to finish that.
Great job with the strength there from Elizabeth Mason. That ball tipped out of bounds. Wilmington ball, but they'll have to do it in the half-court offense. Under a minute to go now in this third quarter. Both teams in the bonus. Mukes to inbound. Finds Edelman. Edelman driving. And can't get that layup to fall. Ferenczi with the rebound. Bringing it up for the Raiders. Over to Nash. Nash inside for Hudick, and Hudick with the reverse layup gets that easy 2.
Not even sure she knew where she was, but she found the backboard on that one.
Great job by Nash there, and Mount Union now trying to make this press work. And Wilmington will still have to get this ball in here. It's 21 seconds on the shot clock.
So they literally have to throw it.
They have to throw it. They have to throw it past half.
Mount Union can allow anything underneath, nothing over top. So guard the half court there as much as you can. They got 1 second, and there goes the launch. How they let that up, don't know.
It is into Mukes there. Now over to Rupp. Back into the corner for Mukes. Long two from the baseline and gets that one to fall. Nice shot there from Mukes. She's up to 6 points.
It was a nice pass. Nice pass.
It was a very nice pass. Got her in transition. And then an easy two for McElroy on the other end. Brings it back out to a 31-point Purple Raider lead. 3 seconds left in this third quarter. Wilmington going to have to inbound it from the corner of their own half.
Mount Union have not been making it easy to cross half court. Realistically, Wilmington's not had 30. They've had about 21 seconds per possession just because Mount Union's press is, I mean, they're approaching that 7-8 second mark every time, which slowly deteriorates your offense on the back end.
Yeah, and as we finish the third quarter, get ready for the fourth quarter, I'd like to remind everybody that this second half is brought to you by Giannino's Pizzeria. Giannino's located just across the street from campus at 1690 South Union Avenue. Giannino's provides a variety of pizzas, pastas, and wings. Orders can be placed by calling 330-821-9444 with delivery options available. We thank Giannino's for their continued support of 91.1 WRMU. 31-point Purple Raider lead going into this fourth quarter. BK, what went right for the Purple Raiders in this one?
I mean, it's more of what didn't go right.
Yeah.
You know, shooting the ball really well. I've just been really impressed with. I'm not sure that they've taken a bad shot all game, and if they have, it's probably come on a second chance point opportunity. So it really didn't matter on the back end anyway. I can't say enough about the defensive tenacity that I've seen. We can talk about offense all day. That's all we like to talk about as analysts is offense. But the defense in this game alone, and not even by the people you expect it to be from in terms of the starting 5 veterans. It's coming. Some of the best defense I've seen tonight has come from the freshmen.
Hutton and Evanich, I think, have been outstanding defensively.
Both of these players, and that's how you earn minutes as a freshman, as a young woman on a.
And I'm sure that's why Hutton is playing right now. That's why Vanette is playing her, because she has played exceptional defense on Lovett, who is one of their best players.
It's about stepping up when your number is called, and a solid veteran in this team, and Triplet goes down, and Hutton steps up. This is the signs of a quality, great team.
Yeah. McElroy over to Ferenczi, now up top from Dunkel. Back over to Ferenczi. Final 10 minutes of the game now. Dunkel getting it, driving and getting the easy two. A great move there from Dunkel. A strong move. Her first points of the game.
Get big, Michaela Dunkel inside. Strong move there.
Yeah, she's been a bit outshined in this game by Evanich, who's had a really great game, but she's showing there why she's a great player as well. Love it. Up top for Dreyer. Dreyer for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Nash. Nash pass inside to Ferenczi. Ferenczi going up with that one and getting the 2 points. Her first of the game. A great pass from Nash there inside for Ferenczi. Mukes fakes the shot. Now Rupp taking the 3. That one no good. Off the top of the backboard, so it'll be Purple Raider ball.
And Mount Union about hitting their points per game average here to start the fourth quarter. Only needed 3 to do it. So we talked a lot about them coming together as a unit. Certainly showing it here. I mean, almost 50% from the 3-point line too.
Wow. On
what is normally a 23% shooting team. So this team showing great resilience, especially at home, playing great at home, and that's what really matters here in the OAC.
Yeah, you gotta really win your games at home in this conference if you want to be a successful team, and they've been doing a pretty good job in these last few games of getting their wins at home. Schlosser in the game now for the Purple Raiders, her first in the game. Lily Scott and Riley Hutton now into the game for the first time. McElroy out. Back in for Hutton. Hutton to Ferenczi. Now Lily Scott. Shot clock winding down. She's got to put that one up. Can't get it. And it'll be a shot clock violation. Wilmington ball.
That's tough. Just got to get one up at that point.
Yeah, just got to put a shot up there. 67-32, Purple Raiders leading it with 8:15 to go. Wilmington passing it around here. Walker with it. Altstetter in the post. Nice steal there from McElroy. McElroy moving it up court. Now over to Ferenczi. Ferenczi driving and can't get that two to fall. Rebounded by Altstetter. Trusty passes it off for Walker. Now over to McCoyne. McCoyne driving. McCoyne going up with that one. Can't find the rim. Rebounded by McElroy. McElroy pass up court. Ferenczi with the easy 2 points. What a pass from McElroy. A 3/4 court pass.
Looking like Tom Brady out here.
A 69-32 Purple Raider lead with 7:30 to go and a timeout called by Wilmington.
You ever seen Chris Paul teaching Steven Adams how to throw like that? That's what she did. She loaded that thing up. Great pass there from McElroy right off the steal.
I love Chris Paul. He was one of my favorites.
I can't not love Chris Paul. There's one. He's on that list of dudes you want to get a ring that don't got a ring.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, great steal there from McElroy. Great play in the back end. Mount Union just playing fantastic.
Yeah.
All the youngins on this team are just playing phenomenally, and they're just going to keep striving to keep going because it's a long season, and
McElroy up to
is a very important, vital part in the second half of the season.
McElroy up to 11 points in this one, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep. Also 2 rebounds and that assist that she just got there. Just all around great performance by this team. Elizabeth Mason obviously leading the way with 17, but seems like everybody was able to get their own in this one. I mean, the confidence to put up good shots.
Holding any team to 32 points after 3 and
that's
3 minutes in the fourth quarter as well. It's
Yeah.
impressive for anybody. So, I mean, a testament to how well this team's defense has played, offense has played, transition, offensive, defensive, rebounding. I could go down the list. And this team has done phenomenal in that category. It was a good week of practice for the Purple Raiders.
Certainly. Back in play now, Wilmington with it. Stolen there. Ferenczi trying to continue this scoring and gets another 2 points. She's up to 6 now, making the most of these late minutes that she's getting. Great steal and then great bucket there from Ferenczi. Now Walker trying to put some points on the board for the Quakers. Trusty in the post. That one's stolen by Biesecker. Biesecker driving. Bounce pass over to Ferenczi. Now Ferenczi going to slow it down. Kick it out. Hutton for 3. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebounded by Walker. Walker tried to find the outlet pass there, but it looks like Trusty is injured. Unfortunate there. Hopefully she's all right. Don't like to see that there.
No, not at all. But I did want to ask if they can do that on the change of possession, because that was no longer Wilmington's ball for the ref timeout. Now she's hurt. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm saying I thought they had to wait till it was Wilmington possession for a ref to blow an injury timeout for that team, right? Because if you get hurt on this end while the fast break's going, they'll leave you down there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just, I mean, with the score being what it is, I think they just wanted to prioritize player safety. I'm sure if it was a close game, I don't know, but
I just want to make sure I know the rule.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there, but yeah. Got a new 5 in here for the Purple Raiders.
Good rebound.
Yeah, nice rebound there by the freshman Biesecker. That one's stolen. Walker with the 2. Can't get it to go, but she is fouled. So I'll check you in now on who's in for the Purple Raiders. Got the freshman Grace Knowlton, the sophomore Kelly Griffin, the freshman Jayla Kallick, the junior Sierra Schlosser, and the freshman as well, Carly Biesecker. Walker knocks down the first free throw. 6:09 to go in this one, a 71-33 Purple Raider lead. Second free throw from Walker, good as well. She's up to 6 points now. 71-34. Knowlton. Over to Calic. Now Biesecker. Just outside the free throw line. Over to Calic. Calic trying to make a move. Mid-range jumper there. That won't go. Rebounded by Knowlton on the offensive end. Now a three from Calic. And that one is good. A three for the freshman. A 40-point Purple Raider lead. Wow.
This is a showing here. And really great moment for a lot of these young players.
Love to see the young players get in here. Get some time. Show Coach Vanette what they got. Russell can't get that one to go. Griffin pushing it up. Now over to Calic. Back up top for Griffin. Griffin looking for a pass. Finds Schlosser. Schlosser going to take the three. And that one good as well. Back-to-back threes for the Purple Raiders. It's 77-34 here with 5 to go now.
Sierra Schlosser comes alive. You love to see it.
Now Russell. Inside for Walker. Walker's fouled there. Got 2 Walkers in the game for Wilmington right now. Kai Walker, who is the starter and leading scorer for this Wilmington team, not at the free throw line. It is instead Taza Walker at the free throw line for Wilmington. She will miss that first free throw. Score will remain 77-34. But she will miss the second one as well. Schlosser couldn't keep hold of the rebound. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Massey for the Quakers. Schlosser couldn't keep hold of the rebound there, and then it's brought back. Going to be 2 free throws from Massey, her first of the game. Massey knocks down the first free throw. And misses the second. So 77-35 now. Purple Raiders lead it. Schlosser bringing it past half. Pass it over to Griffin. Griffin looking for a pass, finds Biesecker. Biesecker driving on Russell. Biesecker spinning, kicks back out. Calic back over to Griffin. Griffin trying to make a move. Nice pass inside there from Griffin. Calic gets another 2 points. She's up to 5 now. Great interior pass there from Griffin.
Absolutely.
And a coin for 3. That one won't fall. Calic bringing it up, going coast to coast. Now kicks it into the corner. Knowlton for 3. That one won't go, just missed. Griffin almost got the offensive board there. Going to be a blocking foul on Knowlton. 4th foul of this 4th quarter on the Purple Raiders with just under 4 minutes to go.
And just trying to play quick transition. Dees kind of caught a body on that one. And she would have set herself for a half second. She definitely would have got that charge.
Mukes driving. Is blocked there. Offensive rebound by Rupp. Going back up with it. Can't get that one to fall. Massey can't keep the ball in bounds for herself. Calic now bringing it up for the Purple Raiders. Biesecker back out for Griffin. Up top for Schlosser. Now Griffin. Griffin trying to make a move here. Finds Schlosser cutting. Schlosser can't get that one to fall. Biesecker getting the offensive rebound, kicking it back out. And that'll be a shot clock violation.
Did that not hit the rim?
I thought it hit the rim.
The shot clock should have reset to 14 after that offensive rebound by the Raiders.
Yeah.
And it didn't. I'd be surprised if they don't reset this.
Yeah, I believe they will here. 3:10 to go. 79-35 is the score. Purple Raiders leading it.
reset to 14. Purple Raiders will probably take it out on the baseline, excuse me.
And Purple Raiders going to take it out on the baseline. Got a few more substitutions in here now for the Purple Raiders. You got Marina Sanders, the freshman, into the game for the first time, as well as the freshman Brooke Lime into the game for the Purple Raiders.
A lot of Purple Raiders getting minutes here tonight.
Love to see it.
Wilmington.
Griffin going to inbound it for the Purple Raiders. Inbounds it to Peyton Courthill, who's also in the game for the first time.
10 seconds on the shot clock here from the sideline. Be surprised you get a screen here at the charity stripe. Get one to the block.
Courthill inbounds it to Biesiker. Biesiker driving, going up with the left and getting a nice bucket there.
Biesiker. Screen at the charity stripe. She gets to the block and big score there.
Nice play there from the Purple Raiders. Rupp in the post. Rupp spinning, going up with that one. Can't get it. Gets her own offensive rebound. Goes back up with it. And a foul going to be called there. So it'll be 2 free throws for Rupp. Going to be her first free throws of the game. 2:44 to go.
And Mount Union has held Wilmington to 3 points so far in this fourth quarter.
Wow.
Still 3 points here in the fourth quarter. Just really solid defense. Even when the younger generation of freshmen come in, Mount Union still doing what Mount Union does best.
Rupp knocked down that second free throw. Made it 81-36. Now Sanders with it for the Purple Raiders. Passes it off. Griffin driving. Griffin got caught there, but able to pass it out. Now Lime driving. Lime going up with the right hand, and that one rolling off the rim won't go. Rebounded by the Quakers. Just over 2 minutes to go now. Biesiker. BK, what did you think of this Purple Raider win that we're gonna have here? What are your biggest takeaways from this one?
You know, I think my biggest takeaway is how well this team can show that they can compete with the best teams in the OAC. Just defensively, how they played tonight and the tenacity that they came with, showed up with, and ended with, I think is enough to prove to them that they can not only win the OAC, but do and have a lot of progress in the NCAA tournament as well. We've seen how deep this team is, and we've seen the lengths that they can go to win games, especially in games that they aren't maybe playing the best. They show a lot of resilience, especially coming out of halftime, and just really impressed all around with this team's victory and how well they're playing together.
I would 100% agree with that. A great Purple Raider win here. Going to be their third win of the last 4 games. 2 straight. Really an all-around team performance by this Purple Raider team, offensively and defensively. Played really well. Score still 81-36. Wilmington with it. Mukes passes it off now to Rupp. Into the corner for McCoy. McCoy going to take a 3. That one won't go. Rebounded by Biesiker. Now Griffin bringing it up past half. Referee stopping the play for something.
She must be bleeding.
Yeah, Mukes must be injured, bleeding or something. She's going to check out of the game. It's going to be number 14 for Wilmington. Bailey Edelman checking back into the game for the Quakers. Purple Raiders going to inbound it here off the sideline. There's 35 seconds to go in this one. Biesiker kicks it into the corner. Griffin for a 3. That one won't go. Offensive rebound by Lime. Lime going to go back up with it and gets the 2 points.
Her teammates could not be happier for her. Love to see it.
Love it. 83-36 Purple Raiders. Shot clock turned off now. We'll see if Wilmington can score for one last time here. Rupp there driving, and going to be a blocking foul on Biesecker. So it'll be 2 free throws for Rupp. And that'll probably do it for this one.
Oh, absolutely.
This freshman will probably dribble it out
here for Mount Union.
And one last time, the second half was brought to you by Giannino's Pizzeria, located just across the street from campus at 1690 South Union Avenue. Giannino's provides a variety of pizzas, pastas, wings. Orders can be placed by calling 330-821-9444 with delivery options available. We thank Giannino's for their support of 91.1 WRMU. And the Purple Raiders dribbled it out in an 83-38 win for this team. Just a great win all around.
Yeah, I can't say enough about how this team played. Forced 18 turnovers tonight. Had over 17 points off turnovers. 16 offensive rebounds, 24 second chance points, 49 points off the bench.
Wow.
49. That's my favorite stat of the night. Chelsea Evanich, you are my player of the game tonight. She played phenomenal.
I was going to ask you, player of the game.
Blocks,
Chelsea Evanich with a double-double.
Double-double, and I mean, just coming off the bench with a double-double, not having starter minutes, playing that well, showing your worth on this team.
3 blocks as well.
Yeah, just phenomenal defense, great on the boards, scoring when she needs to, hitting free throws at the free throw line, huge. Just a great game from her, and just shows how she's progressed over the season and what this team gets to look forward to here.
So that'll do it for our first game here of this OAC Saturday doubleheader. Going to have the men's matchup between these two teams, Wilmington and your Mount Union Purple Raiders. That'll be coming up here in about a half hour. Whether you have been watching on OAC TV, listening on 91.1, thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back in just a little bit for our second game.